video is gonna be foggy, folks, because this is what it is. So you gotta be kidding me. This was not a scam. So late August there was a listing. This was going on January of this year. These were on the market. It's $2,000, brand new in box with harness. I go, what? I go, that's crazy find. That's a lot of money. It says sold. Wow, someone paid that much? They weren't sold. These people who have this, I think they're foreign. They get some strong, like, Polish name or something. I don't know. I'm not, if they're watching this, they probably won't ever see this, but I don't really, not bashing them because of that, so don't even think I am. Oh, I use one of these kind of connectors. I'm gonna tell you a story on this harness, but after. First, these lights here. These are export lights. They discontinued them around 2001. You see, I think they had like cats or animals. It smells like old people, this whole thing. And the guy probably was old to have this connector. These were, oh, this was a box of parts over here. Does the H4 connect? Oh, it does! This is no good though. This is no good because I need the pins. I have the socket. Okay, that will kind of work. That will kind of work. Some of this will work, some of it won't. Okay. So these lights are export lights, made in USA for a 91 to 96 Caprice. I'm not even sure if they use these after 94 or so. These are commonly used in vehicles shipped in Germany, and they are glass. Yep, they are glass. You see they have the export logo, which is very faded, and the green dot, which is still on there. Brand new, these things are brand new glass. They do have some dirt marks on them. They need a expel coating, but they were reversed. They are reversed, and it gives your car a cross-eyed look, but they actually work compared to the factory lights. But very kind of hard to find people who are selling them. Only the cool people have them on their vehicles. There were a couple of people back in the North Country who had these, and people like, oh no, I'm so afraid I'm gonna break one. Nah, 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 nah. If you break a headlight, you broke your whole car, and at this point, if you break your whole car, it's done anyway. So what's the point? You know, enjoy stuff. It is what it is. And if you drive like an idiot anyway, that you're crashing your car, you know, you drive like an idiot. There's ways to reduce yourself of being wrecked quite easily. Oh, cool, weather packs. Just looking. These are not H4 bulbs. Okay, those are for the other things. So you can get those working. We don't have enough of these. No, we do have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for though. I need one of these, but it needs to have no pins. And you shouldn't really wire that in with the other one. But that's what we're talking about. But that's our left, and the other one's our right. They shipped this one like crap. And in the original box, no less, which kind of peed me off, but whatever. Again, not very good communicators of whoever had these. Into this for $850 for the whole thing with the harness, and still a lot of money. But when these things sell for like $1,000, $2,000, and they don't even have a harness, you know, and the harness is probably like $250, $300. If you even find one that makes a harness, nobody does. The guy who made one in California doesn't respond, and now he's having health problems, or his family's having health problems or something, so they're not making it. And then you have others like this one, which we're going to get into in a minute, who are no longer in business. Or you can make your own, or you can modify my existing harness, which are pretty cool. You're just showing the back of it because I just don't want to move it around too much. But unbelievable, everyone was calling this dude a scam and everything else, but it really wasn't. Get out of here, B. B's like the bush. That's a left and that's a right. And we have crazy export lights. Oh yeah, I'll go for another set if I can find one for a deal. One idiot wanted $1,000 for them, and they're used, and somebody bought them. I think the same guy who made this harness bought them in Pennsylvania, and they were just trashed. They were sending me pictures. I go, you want? I was always gonna say, like, you want that much for that? Like, that's an insult. But some idiot bought them. There goes the person who made this harness. I'm not bashing the person who made this harness, but what I'm not happy about. They used to brag about how great this harness was, and that's kind of a crappy way to crimp it. You know, I knew no better as a child, but now I actually make stuff. This is kind of crappy too. You see, I would have heat shrinked this with red heat shrink. I would have soldered this for the power wires, which I might anyway, just so it doesn't get any corrosion in there. That can go on the auxiliary post, I believe. So that's cool. Instead of going on the battery, it can go on the auxiliary post, I think. We'll see how this all works. I have no idea how this works. These relays are good, but the connectors are not. They're not weatherproof connectors. This will all corrode and fail in a wet environment, like here. This is the power wires for the light. As you see, no connectors. These take H4 bulbs. So I'm going to need, I think I found some. They also make them in ceramic. If anyone's familiar with H4 bulbs, they make two different kind of connectors. They're plastic, which I've had in the past on like Mercedes and stuff I worked on for like used cars. And there was some, person who worked at the shop and their bulb was cooked on. And I remember literally having to cut the shit off because it was melting on. So they do make ceramic ones, which is cool. It's ceramic with a plastic plug and the pins go on. I'm probably going to get those. Too bad they don't make them in blue, because blue's kind of the standard color for headlights a lot of times, but not always. Not anymore. And then I need two of those H4, and these are the trigger wires. That just goes to one of your sockets, kind of like what I have now. And these are very, 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 very thin. The harness I have now has much thicker ones. But it doesn't matter, just acting as trigger wires. But yeah, cheap harness, but it'll work. For relay. You can make these yourself. When I was a child, I used to think that it was such a big thing. Like, big thing to figure this out. You got cool little harness clips, which is cool, added bonus. And the ones with the push pins, added bonus. Yeah, push pin, added bonus. So I dig that. Ground they put on both sides, which is weird. There's a ground on probably the main ground, then another ground. So I don't know why they use two grounds. Don't really need two grounds, but they use two grounds. I don't know. I build my own harnesses now. I built things in the past. I didn't even know how relays worked in the past or anything, so I was just that electrically dumb. But now I do, after experimenting with automobiles for many, 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 many years now. So that's where they came from. The Charlotte Observer, Charlotte, North Carolina. I thought they were a scam. I really thought they were a scam. It was like kind of cheap price. Everyone's like, oh, why are you selling these so cheap? And maybe they just want to be generous. And I now have them, and they're not going anywhere. So, left, right one, left one, with the same kind of connectors. I mean, one of these clips fell off, which is cool. And I thought it was broken when I got it. Like, oh no, it's broken. If they're broken, they're broken, It had insurance on it. Is what it is, but it did not come broken. Unbelievable. Yeah, people are like, oh no, you're gonna break them. If you break that hard glass thing, you are gonna be in the hospital. So I'd be more worried about yourself than some headlights. But I can't believe we got this rare piece of automotive history. Commonly in Germany, if I didn't say, they had these. It's maybe someone in Germany where the Caprice hasn't, or and so many of these cars, I bet, probably went to the junkyard. They were exported, like every single one, with those lights on it. Poland had them too. You see them now and then for sale in these weird countries. They have 1 million miles on them and destroyed T84s. And they also had weird little amber lights in the back and everything. It was weird. Yeah, this harness is meh. I wish I could get an innovative wiring harness, but again, he's having health problems, and you have what you have. I also don't like the gray wiring loom on it. It's going to show. It'd be nicer if it was black. I could change it, but I'm not going crazy. Yeah, they bragged about this thing over the years though. This is so, I don't know, this is so this, and this is, I don't know what the heck this connector's for over here either. Well, what the hell is that for? I really don't know what that's for. That's an interesting one. I seriously don't know. Tweet pen. But they I gotta get in contact with the dude who made this shit too, if he's even still around. Probably won't reply. I don't think they like me. That's okay though, a lot of people don't. and see what his take is on it. Yeah, I don't know where that goes. So, and I can't find the website when they used to make this thing either. So that's the deal. I'm showing you a box of wire and the back of a headlight for like 10 minutes. That's how I roll. Yeah, pretty cool. And that's cool. Add a bonus that I have these connectors. I didn't think I had them. You have to make a whole harness to make that little dot bulb work. Yeah, same signal bulb. It takes the signal board on the outboard. I'll eventually get these going. You know, I really don't care. It's really something I really didn't need, but I couldn't pass up because the rich fat people are just picking this stuff up and they want $1 million for everything. Somebody would have bought these probably and just would have turned them on eBay and then pay their 15.3%. Look at that, made in USA. This is old. Napa does not make connectors in USA anymore. Wow, made in USA. This is old. This got to be like early 2000s. Wow, remember that used to go to the parts stores that made in USA? You'll never see that anymore. Everything on Napa's shelf is China. I don't know why this is over here. Someone was experimenting. Yeah, it smells like old person, this whole thing. Just put that back in the bag. But we got them. I can't believe it. Yeah, where the hell? And I'm not go digging in the car now. Trying to figure out where this might go. I'm thinking, no. 3-prong plug. That's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, but I gotta get the 9004 with the pins, crimp it on. I got the cool GM crimper, and I gotta crimp on H4 connectors. I got the ceramic ones. So a couple more bucks. But yeah, it'll be fine. Individual power wire, each relay. Yeah, I don't really like this either. I'll probably go to the junkyard and get some weatherproof relays. What are these? Does it even say amp on here? 4RA, we'll have to look this up. Oh, what the heck's the amperage? Usually it says on it. Usually it says on it. Oh, it has fuses too. Look at that. Relay with a fuse. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. 15-amp fuse on each one, which is also not weatherproofed. Let me see what I'm going here. Yeah, the other one had breakers on it. All different design. I only have a 2 relay one. It's a relay per high beam and relay per low beam. They say the 4 relay is better because I did have a non-weatherproof harness, and the one of the relays that rotted on the wagon, and I had no lights at all. All I have was high beams. I didn't have low beams. Then I was so idiot. Like when I first moved here, I couldn't figure it out. Just a bad relay. It was clicking. I was like, oh, it's clicking. It must be good. No. I bench tested it. It had no power. Cracked it open. It was all corroded inside. So it was sitting out. They left the car sit out here in this heat for literally like almost like a year. It destroyed the interior. It warped the dashboard. It ripped the steering wheel. It destroyed the seats. It destroyed the paint. And it also destroyed the taillights. And what else? Yeah, broke the relay. In 1 year. 1 year. Just letting the thing bake in the sun. The car was fine. Sitting up in the Northeast. Outside its whole life. And in 1 year here, all that shit happened. But you can't fix stupid and you can't go back. Car's ruined now. Alright. Pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. Really didn't need it. It's a lot of money. Kind of poor now, but gotta get stuff when you can. And you only live once, so enjoy things. And that's that. Stop trying to think of a whole deal for people. Oh, it has a still remove tab over there. Cool. See, they played around with this one, no doubt. This one I don't think they did. That's fine. And that's the part number, and the other one ends in 37. Hard to find. Did I tell you in the story? I think the dude again who made this harness, they were on there when last of my social media days. They were on there, and this is like probably, I don't know, 6 months ago, even more. They apparently they crashed their car and they wrecked their T84s, and that's what they bought the ones in Philly for. Because that was the talkity seller with his $1,000 wrecked T84s. Oh yeah, I think some guy Howard is gonna buy this guy. Same guy made the harness. So, yep. So we need H4s. I want to figure out what this connector did. I can't find his website anymore and what this is for. I really don't know. I really don't know. Here's the pink wire over here. That's going to this relay. That's going on this relay. Is that an unused powered thing? Green, pink, and that blue color. It's going to one of these relays. Not sure. Is there an unused connector somewhere? Really don't know. Great, it's gonna be a mystery. And if I was building this harness today, this is what I would change. I would get rid of this. You cut these off, solder it, heat shrink. Especially on the power wires, don't use these janky plastic ones. Solder it, heat shrink, you know, stuff like that. And weatherproof relays again. And those are, I never even, hopefully they still make something like this. Hella relay with fuse. That is pretty weird, and they're clear. And it doesn't have a mounting bracket either. I'll probably make something plastic and mount it somewhere. Yeah, the relays are kind of close to the filaments. Okay, I thought they were way further away, because the further the relay is too, you have more, obviously, loss. Basically how the headlight harness works, I'm just rambling on now. You have power from a battery source, you know, running, you're going to have more power, there's going to be less voltage drop right from the battery. And you're using the trigger wires on the factory harness. So you're just using the power, you know, when you turn your light on to trigger the relays. So the relay goes from battery power, relay switches on, boom, to the bulb. That's the difference. So you have less voltage drop. It's actually, every car kind of should be like this. The downside is possibly if you get into a very, very, very bad wreck, these wires can be pinched because they're hot all the time. And, you know, maybe the relay busts off, it stays on, so you have power going through and it shorts something out. But you do have fuses if they're going to trip in time. But you still have, you know, here to the fuse, it's still going to be live. I don't know. I would have put the fuses, or like a fusible link or something over here, maybe, from added protection. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know. That's what I can do right here. I can actually cut these off, fusible link, fusible link, fusible link, and then do better stuff. I can modify this if I wanted to. Yep. And that's the ground. Yeah, that's the deal with that. And then you don't have this power running through, or as much amps running through your headlight switch, so you don't burn up your headlight switch. If you put like a high powered bulb in a factory harness, you will burn the wires and you'll probably melt the headlight switch. I wanted to make a harness for the white truck, now that I know how to do it. You just gotta do something that's like this. Battery power, which you can run from that back panel, you know, on a throttle body truck, right on the firewall. You have a whole junction box of power. You can do that. Again, relay, want a relay per beam. You get 4 lights. Real easy. 9004, 9006, but I have 12s and 11s in there now. And then trigger wire. And then you could also rig it at another relay, so all 4 stay on at the same time. So you can get rid of that stupid hella thing I have. And all you need to do is plug it into the factory on one side, the factory 9006 and 5 connector. You would need a female one, like the bulb. They kind of look like this almost for 90. Think of that. That's only a 2-pin. And you would just need the other side of it. Somebody probably makes it. With some fatty wire like this, or get some wire out of a junkyard car, which is how I roll. Yep, cut a whole harness out, free wire. It works just fine. Automotive wire. Alright, we're done. We're done. Let's go try to break these. I think they probably will be broken around here. What's that? Look, broken right there. Okay, there's a seal. That's the factory glue right there coming off. Oh my god, it's broken. No, it's not. I'm going to give this seller credit. We're still going, I know. That they did not sell these on eBay, because they would be charged so much in fees and other BS if they sold it on eBay. They actually were selling stuff on eBay. The same username on this website was on eBay, so I knew they were legit. After that, all confidence was restored. Yeah, we just need the pins though. I need the pins. Maybe I can just buy pins, save money. That's a kind of a janky connector. I think I have a better one on the other car. It's what it is, it'll work. Tell you, man, things just don't work out. This is the deal though, which is strange to me. Okay, I got these awesome export lights. They were a deal. I actually thought the seller was kind of like a scammer for the price of them. It was like pretty cheap with market value. So I get them. One of these clips is knocked off. I hear it rattling in the box. I go, oh no, it's broken. So I open the box. I just see the clip. I go, wow, they packed that shitty. This is how it came. It's no bubble wrap, no nothing. The other one was wrapped better. So I look at it like this. I go, okay, it looks good. I turn it around. I go like this. I go, wow, that's like brand new. It's sticker and everything. Wow, brand new. This is so cool. Then I look around in the box. I go, oh, cool, little connector light. So I turn the light around. And I see this. And I go, oh no. And even that ear's broken off. I go, oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Then I go more, and I see this. I go, oh, no, no. No, 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 no. It's broken. Then I see the white. And I go, why is this white? And then I think, what does the white? You know what does white? Super glue. Where these cracks. This is also busted off. This is fiber plastic. I don't even think you can really glue this stuff. It's cracked over here. I thought this is ABS, but it's not. It's also fiber plastic on that adjusting bracket over here. So these might be done. And oh yeah, they'll be going back. They will be going back. So that's very unfortunate. But I don't like the white. The white screams crazy glue. Like someone was over here and they glued it. It leaves that white coating like that. I know that from gluing stuff, and it almost looks like it's been like messed with. I don't know, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know the story on these, but that is a jagged crack and it is bad. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No one even makes these brackets. The back housing. And that's how it was packaged too. But the other one was packaged better. It's like they almost knew that this thing was broken. I don't know. I'll see what happens. Oh my god. This is such a rare piece. And this is the outcome. This is crazy. It happens.